Okay, it is very long times that I have come again. I hope you are doing well. Uh, on few days ago, I have given a video. On this video, I have said that uh, I will come soon, very so much, and also I will come soon with some new technology, new lecture. Okay. Today I will discuss with you can see the headlines which is written, which is grinding wheel specification. Okay, so first of all we have to understand what is grinding wheel specification. No, sorry, what is grinding wheel? Grinding wheel is generally a a wheel a wheel which is used for cutting the materials, also removing the excessive material of a job. Okay, so grinding is a one type of operation. It's a cutting operation by which we can remove the excessive materials of the surface of the job. Okay, and then we give the a complete shape as per requirement. Today, uh, so we came to understand what is grinding and grinding wheels. Okay, grinding wheels means is a cutting tools. Actually, you know the cutting tools generally two types: single point cutting tools and multi point cutting tools. Here, but where the grinding wheels is multi point cutting tools. Why? Because here the cutting point but cutting edge, there are so many types of cutting edge. The multi cutting edge. That's why we can call the cutting multi point cutting tools. So here in grinding operation, we use the multiple cutting tools, uh, the grinding wheels as a grinding wheels. The grinding, first of all, you have to understand the specification of the grinding wheel. What is specification of the grinding wheels? Okay, so let me uh, write on the box. Okay. Uh, Here I have write down the specification of a grinding wheels. There are so many type of specifications. Wait, here we can see on the left hand on your right hand side, it's a prefix. Prefix means generally use prefix means generally use on is denoted by 51. 51 means is nothing but the manufacturer symbol. Manufacturer symbol means there are so many kind of there are so many type of wheel are manufactured. There has a specific type of to identify a symbolic symbol is given. Okay, so next is abrasive particles, grain size, grade and structure, bond and suffix. Suffix is nothing but it's a manufacturer records. Manufacturer records means there are so many types of production are going on. So many type of production are going on, which you have to record it. Okay, which have to record on your record files. So it's nothing but it's not important prefix and suffix. You have to first focus on the abrasive particles, grain size and grade and structure and bonds. What is abrasive particles is used, and what is grain size, what is the grain size and grade, and what is structure, and also what is bond or bonding materials. Okay, have a look. uh, Someone calls you, please bring a please brought a mm, please buy a grinding wheels. If you call the shopkeepers, then please give me a grinding wheels. they cannot understand which type of grinding wheels he will give you. Okay, so if you have to specify it, the specify it means that you have to say its bonding size is abrasive particles is is type this in grain size is also its structure is type at Mm, such type of structure is bonding materials. That type of bonding materials. Okay, you have to identify it. If you identify that, please give me a grinding wheels, which abrasive particles is C, and bonding grain size is 45, and grade is O, and structure is R, and bonding is uh, vitrified bond or V. Okay, V, vitrified bond, and structure is, sorry, that's a vitrified one. It's a R. Structure is 13. Structure is two type of structure we can see. Let's I will discuss about this. Okay, uh, here generally abrasive, first of all I have to understand abrasive particles. What is abrasive particles? Abrasive particles is that particles by which we abrade to another surface, or also it is used for cutting the particles. Okay, so abrasive particles generally are mainly two types, but abrasive particles um, we can uh, we can manufacture, but we can manufacture uh, in two process. One is artificially and other is naturally. Generally abrasive particles, naturally the abrasive particles is that is some is, see, have a look. Abrasive particles generally two types: natural abrasive particles, natural abrasive particles, see, abrasive particles, Clemney, or another is artificial artificial abrasive particles. Okay, abrasive particles, abrasive particles. Generally two type of abrasive particles: uh, artificial abrasive particles uh, and abrasive particles. Natural abrasive particles. Here, natural abrasive particle generally is diamond, and there are so many types. Diamond, emergy, there is emergy. Also there is corundum. You can see corundum. Corundum is also the natural abrasive particles. But here, what are the artificial abrasive particles? We manufacture this type of abrasive particles. These particles are, one is aluminium oxide, William aluminum oxide. Another is silicon carbide. Silicon carbide. Silicon carbide. silicon carbide, and another is cubic carbon nitrate. Cubic 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 sorry cubic boron nitrate. Cubic boron nitride. Cubic boron nitride. So here we can see abrasive particles. What is abrasive particles? Abrasive particles are used for the cutting the uh, excessive materials, which cause the excessive materials. These abrasive particles generally two types mainly. One is natural abrasive particle, another is artificial abrasive particle. Natural abrasive particles which are naturally manufactured, and also the artificial manufactured which are the artificially manufactured these abrasive particles. The natural abrasive particles is that diamond, emergy, corundums, uh, these are the natural abrasive particles. And artificial abrasive particles is, which are the artificial abrasive particles? Silicon carbide, cubic carbon nitride, and aluminum oxide. Here aluminum oxide we denote A, silicon carbide we denote it as S. Also cubic carbon is denoted by C. Okay, so here we can see easily, here the C is the putted. C means the cubic boron nitrate. Okay, cubic boron nitrate is C. So here we can understand what is C. C is cubic carbon nitrate. Next, move on next point, grain size. Generally, grain size here is denoted by 45. What is 45? By which we can understand 45 is the grain size. Generally, grain size means the abrasive particles are, you can see uh, so many type, you can see so many type abrasive particles, but particles, we can see particles inside. There's so many type of size. Some is small and another is big size. Okay, here the grain size, according to this grain size, generally uh, four types. One is coarse grain size, and medium grain size, fine grain size, very fine grain size. So here we can erase these notes. So easily we can write down what is the grain size. Okay, the grain size here, it is denoted by 45. What is 45? Grain size means that the structure or structure of these particles, it may be small or it may be bigger size or it may be chorus. So you can see in your wall, when the wall is, the surface is very smooth, then the walls, because why, the walls, the particles which are the uh, scatters on this surface, the particles are the, it's very soft. The also the particles are of this material is very fine. That's why is the surfaceness, your surface is very smooth. If the you can see on another wall, the surface is very rough. You can easily understand this. On the floor, on this portion, you can move your hands, you can feel the very smoothness. Why? Because the particles of these boards, on these boards, is very fine, it's not rough. And another portion, and you can see the on wall, they are you can feel very rough surface. Your hand is not smoothly goes up and goes to and fro. Okay, So there's due to this main reason on behind of this I will discuss. Mainly the reason is the frictional force is act on your hands. If the porous the grain size is very big, is if grain size is very big, so frictional force is too much high, so you can feel the very roughness. Your hand will not move to and fro properly. Okay, so grain size generally four types. Sorry, one is chorus, coarse, sometimes is called coarse, coarse. Two is medium. Three is fine. Four is very fine. Okay, chorus generally chorus generally 10 to 10 to 24. Okay, and medium is generally 30 to 60, and fine is generally it's denoted 70 to 200. Okay, and very fine is generally 220 to generally it's 300 320. So so here the grain size is 45. Which type of grain size of the particles is used? 45. Where will be here in medium grain size we can see 30 to 60. So generally obviously the 45 will be between 30 to 45, sorry, 30 to 60. So the its grain size will be medium grain size. So by this we can understand first type of grain size. Next point, grade. Grade generally grade generally soft, medium, hard. Grade generally three types: soft, medium, soft, sorry, medium, hard. Generally, grade generally three types: soft, medium, hard. Soft, medium, hard means ki by this soft is softness. It's denoted the softness of these particles which are used for making the abrasive for grinding wheel. Uh, you can see the soft type of particles used. Under grinding wheels there is medium type of grinding wheel is medium type of particles is used, and another is very hard material but very hard particle is used. So this is called the grading. Okay, so grade is there are three types: soft, medium, hard. So generally hard grade hard grade grinding wheel generally used for cutting the soft materials. Soft materials many it may be aluminum. Okay, also soft grade grinding wheels generally used for cutting the hard materials. Hard materials it may be wrought irons, very hard. Okay, so generally soft generally denoted to A2 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 H. Okay, A2H. Medium is also denoted to N2 N2P, and hard is denoted uh, Q2 q to x. So here we can understand the grade here is denoted by its zero, my O. O, where is O? You can understand. O is generally it's, I think it will be medium size. N to P. N means NOP. So its grade, its grade will be medium grade. Okay. Next point, structure. Structure is nothing but, so I have to erase it. If I not erase it, I cannot write down on this board because the the space of these boards is not available, or the small size of board, so I have to erase it. Okay. uh, Structured, it means that uh, you as per example, there are two-person. Okay. Two-person, both person are by looking are same. Not you can see the one person is very high and another person very shortish, and also you can see this person is very fat, and another person is very slim. This is called structure. Structure is nothing but it is the grain size with the particles we use. The you can say the particles is sometimes these particles is the very uh, very thicker. Also the sometimes particles are very thin. Okay. Generally structure is generally two types. One is dense structure and another is open structure. So structure generally two types. One is dense structure, and another is open structure. Open stru- stru- open structure. So যাই হোক, structure, you know, structure. So structure generally dense structure and open structure. Dense structure generally it's denoted generally 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 up to 8, and the open structure is denoted by after 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 and 16 last. So here we can see the structure is 13. Which type of structure is used of the grinding wheels? Generally we can see 13 will be 9 to 16. Here you can see it is the 13. 13 will be the open structure. So we can understand what is structure and on how many type of structure and the structural symbols we can under by seeing by looking by watching the structure symbol which type of structure is used. Okay. Next point I will discuss the bond. What is bond? Bond is nothing but a materials is used for holding the abrasive particles at a place. If you not use these bonding materials, we cannot holding the abrasive particles of the grinding wheels at a specific location. Okay. The bonding materials is nothing but is a one type of gum you use in your daily life at your homes. Gum, where we use gum to to bonding to bonding uh, more piece of papers cards. Okay. Or some use for joining the your two plastics which already had been damaged or cracked to joining the plastics. For joining the plastics, we use the gum, and as similarly as same as that, the bond, a bond is nothing but bonding materials is used for bonding the abrasive particles of the grinding wheels at a place. That's why we can give the shape of the grinding wheels. Generally, grinding wheels, you can see such type of figures. This is grinding wheel. Okay, here is abrasive particles. So many type of abrasive particles. To you have to abrasive to bonding these. We use the bonding materials. Bonding materials. Bonding materials. Bonding materials is used to hold the abrasive particles, abrasive particles at a location or place, at a place, or you may be say at a surface of the grinding wheel, surface of the grinding wheel. Okay, so from here we can understand the bond is nothing but is a one type of materials which is used for bonding or used for holding the particles, abrasive particles on the grinding wheel surface. Okay, so here uh, R is denoted, R is denote the bond. Which type of bonding material use? Generally, here we can there are so many type of bonding material use. Generally, vitrified bond, silicate bond, also rubber bond, oxychloride bonds. I write down here. Generally, so many type bonding material use. One is vitrified bond. V denotes by vitrified bond. Okay, uh, vitrified bond, vitrified bond, vitrified bond. R means rubber bond. Okay, rubber bond. S means silicate bond, silicate bond, and also O means oxy oxychloride bonds. So here we can to know that VRSO. V means vitrified bond, R means rubber bonds, S means silicate bonds, and O is oxychloride bonds. Here we can understand uh, R is used as bond. R is, what is R? R means rubber bond. Clear? I have discussed about what is prefix, suffix, abrasive particles, grinding, grain size, grade, structure, and bonding materials. Okay. Okay, thank you. On next class, I will come with next topics with very very energetics. Okay, so today this I will finish it. Thank you. Have a nice day.